Hello everybody and welcome to Pick a Pile reading. So we have 3 different piles to choose from. Pick which one your intuition guides you towards. So pile number 1, we have this gold clear quartz stone. Looking in a looking glass, seeing things clearly with the Hermit. Number 9, going within, a spiritual awakening, healing. Pile 2, tiger's eye. Confidence, earth, grounded, with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Feel like having abundance, looking at the material differently, finding abundance. The Queen of Pentacles, yeah, is a very well-rounded energy. Doesn't hold on to things because she is knowledgeable to know that gifts are to give, and it's like an abundance flow. It's like trusting the universe, letting go of the need to hold on to things. It's a very mature energy. All right. Pile number 3. It's a more unique. It's a charm. I feel like this is letting go of, like, going in a different direction, swimming in a different direction, being authentic to yourself, your charming self. With the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is vibrant, vivacious, vivacious, fire. It's a fire energy, so it's bold, creative, energetic. You know, like a magnet for energy. Like whenever you're around the Queen of Wands energy, she makes other people feel good, you know? Okay, so those are the 3 piles. So if you're feeling, yeah, the Queen of Wands, it's allowing yourself to be humble by the way you attract others. You don't use it to your disadvantage, you know? Don't use it, you don't use it to possess people. Like, you don't use it to override people's opinions. All right, so it's used more for a creative growth. All right, so those are the 3 piles. All right, so pile number 1. Time for healing. All right, so right now, as you're doing this reflecting, you are definitely growing, expanding. It starts within with the healing process, the awareness. So I feel like you're in this energy right now of a self-aware of what you want, what you don't want, what you need to leave behind. So it's like you're seeing things clearly. You're looking at things also in a mirror. So you're not just seeing that one side anymore. You're seeing all the different angles of the situation, and it's causing a reflection. How did I not see this before? So leaving things behind that are no longer resonating with your spiritual path. So this is an inner growth, a wisdom, a knowledge, a new way to look at things, a new way to not see this as not seeing this as losing something, but gaining something. You're not losing. You start by starting all over, or starting something new. You're actually gaining a fresh new adventure. You're beginning something beautiful that expands your thirst for life. I feel like this is a free, like the air. You're just letting go of all the baggage, letting go of everything that was heavy. This is infinite possibilities. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. The world is in your hands. You can create anything. So this is starting this new adventure All right, so what do we have for pile 1, please? The collective pile 1. This is a message for whoever is divinely guided towards pile 1. So you may be feeling a little bit, it's not like a fast moving energy. I feel like you're feeling all the waves, all the bumps in this boat. It's rocking, and it's you know, you're not seeing the land. You're not seeing, you're in this foggy energy, but you're not seeing the horizon. So I feel like you are going from this 6, and then it's like you're looking in the water, and you're not seeing that when you put your head up, that you are already like on the land. And you're not stuck. And you're not lost. You're just where you need to be. And you are feeling a little bit, you're feeling a little bit lost right now in all of the emotions, you know, all the questions that you're having. There is a new cycle coming in, and you are being guided in the direction that is exactly where you need to be. All right, so I feel like all these ripples are going to bring you to a very stable, grounded place as you are becoming more self-aware. You are seeing things unlock, all these potentials. You're healing with this growth, and with healing does cause a lot of mixed feelings to come up, a lot of hidden things that we have kind of not wanted to feel. So I feel like this was needed to feel them so that you can release them and not harbor in this emotion, because there's no growth. And then once you've released, you know, you felt these emotions and you let them be real and not denied them, then the 6 turns into that 9 of it's like, wow, you're soaring to new limits. All right, and you're reaching land, and you have this new adventure that is waiting for you to celebrating with friends, celebrating new adventures, celebrating and creating what you never thought was possible. And that's why you were feeling this energy of not knowing where you were going, you know, because you needed to release all those feelings of abandonment or feeling of being lost in the tide of the sea and needing certain structures that brought nothing positive in the end, but to break down your beliefs and realize that some people are not going to be there, you know. So this is going within and letting go of any kind of attachment that possessed our energy as a need, because you needed to go within and realize that all you need is you needed to release the attachments. So going away, taking like a little inner vacation. It's not a vacation, but like a spiritual, like a, you know, when you go away and you're in the woods and there's no TV, there's no internet, there's nothing. So it's like, imagine when you're younger, you know, that it's like taking away those things that we think we need, and it makes us upset or angry, but then it's kind of like after a couple of days, you realize, wow, I really needed that. So it's like, but this is like inner work. This is more like adult camp. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, so it's like once you realize you're detaching from all this dark water, you know, it's like a time to celebrate yourself, time to celebrate your achievements and your inspiration, which is like a new way of finding your rhythm, and your rhythm reaches other people. And it's like you're dancing with the beat of your heart. Like and here's the Ten of Pentacles. That's abundance. It's anything that not always, it's not necessarily like the Ten of Cups, which is your happy family, love, everything in a connection, anything in a family unit, anything that brings you happiness, your heart happy. This is creating, knowing the secrets of how to bring in abundance. This is like going one step further and not just receiving, but this is knowing how to receive and to show others how to receive. So this is like creating this new cycles of how we see abundance. It's not just in a form of needing others, like needing the happy family, but this is like how to connect with the universe. This is how to connect with the abundance of ever-flowing happiness. This is how to keep the happiness going, and without the need to hold on to anything or the need for anything, but just to connect and to have this like a mature understanding of abundance in any forms. Starts as us growth within. You know, it is Taurus energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's like healing within and healing others as well. It's like an ever flow of healing, you know, because you understand that there's infinite possibilities when you let go of things that keep us in that negative energy of lack. You know, it's like whatever energy you have on the inside is going to reflect on the outside. So that actually could create issues around you as well, which will always push people away. It'll always create that, you know, whatever you accept, whatever energy you accept for yourself, whatever boundaries you let people cross, it is allowing the universe to, it's like telling the universe that that's all you deserve, you know. So it's like you accept what, you should only accept what you know is right for you. You know, you can't give too much and you can't take too much. It's like a natural flow, and it's a genuine, it's not just because you want to get something back. It's genuinely caring and understanding on this journey that you want to celebrate with others. You don't want just yourself to be happy and yourself to have love, but you want to celebrate this happiness with others. You want others to have victory in success within themselves. You want others to heal. You don't want to hold this knowledge that inside. You want others to feel this feeling as well. You want others to override what they've been lacking, or what they've been holding on to, you know. You want others to understand the secrets of the universe, the secrets of the success and in creating happiness within. It's like you want to share your knowledge, you want to share your happiness, because that creates a happiness for everybody. It's like it's just, the higher the vibration in the world is, it's a positive for everybody. So why would we not want that? Why would we want to keep those to ourselves? You know, it's creating abundance wherever we go. It's like dropping trails of abundance so others can begin their story. They can begin their experience on their journey. We want others to create happiness within themselves. And that happiness within creates a happiness with like an inward happiness is always, whatever you feel inside is whatever you're going to project. So if you're feeling this kind of Five of Cups energy and holding on to things, it'll always project onto others. And yeah, it's like energy is very fluent. So we want to show others how we want to be treated. So you want to treat others how you want to be treated, because yeah. So it's really celebrating your victories, and you're celebrating with others on how we see love, and it's like healing. Just wanting everybody to find their own abundance, whatever that is, up to them, whatever abundance is. It's like just wanting everybody to find happiness, wanting everybody to feel joy, confidence, success. And we want to pass that on to our children so they can treat others that same way. And they're really creating new cycles with that Fool card that we saw right at the beginning. So yeah, this is new adventures, new ways of looking at life, new ways of looking at how we are investing in ourselves and each other, what we need to release, what were we holding on to, what emotional resentment were we holding on to from 100 years ago, what was our actual feelings on things, what are we creating for the future, what's our victory? Is victory to us money, or is victory to us our children's happiness, right? Like it's, oh, there, death and rebirth. All right, that just flipped right over. Yeah, what are we holding on to, what are we juggling, and what do we need to allow to come in? So death and rebirth, something needs to end so something can begin. So this is ending cycles so that new ones can start, new ones that are going to bring a new way of looking at happiness, new way to project happiness on others. This is positive energy. Something needed to transform and change, and it was cloaked in something dark, and here we are, the veil is unfolding and being released from these karmic entanglements of always going back and forth and feeling like everything was always about making it an outward journey, but it's really an inward journey. So yeah, releasing the baggage that was not ours, the lies that were told that held us in this constant turmoil. So this is releasing what does not resonate, choosing the light over the dark, allowing a flow. So there's a need to let go of the ending so that a beginning can start. So whatever extra baggage, emotional baggage, was being held on from our past ancestry, it wasn't even from our generation. It was passed on to our parents and then on to us. So I feel like celebrating, we need to let go of things that were causing conflicts, things that were just, we were holding on to conflicts that weren't even ours. So this is the Hermit, pile number 1, letting go of energetic cycles that don't align with our higher purpose, allowing us to grow and change and transform after going into deep, dark time. Time is now being sped up as we are aligning with a higher frequency. So this is starting this new energy and seeing our potential of what was holding us down. All right, that's pile number 1. Don't be deceived by holding on to things that are possessing you. Anything that is on this earth and we can't take with us in spirit, that is something we may need to let go of, okay? That's baggage that is not ours. Go with your knowledge. Go with the clarity. Go with what you know is in your heart. Because if you're juggling too many things, it may end up dropping both. So, yeah. Connect with the one that resonates with your higher purpose. Not the one that hold on to your energy. Keeps you in a bound energy, all right? So release that one and release the one that feels heavy and seems to always makes you feel like you're juggling too much. Because the right one for you would not make you feel like you would have to choose. You are able to choose your own, make your own choices, all right? So I feel like if one feels like you know this is the one you have to, that's probably not the right one. All right, so use your own discernment and your own judgment. That's pile number 1. All right. So yes, that's celebrating together, celebrating this new journey together. I love that. All right, pile number 2. If you chose the Tiger's Eye, this reading is for you. This is the Rider's Tarot with the Queen of Pentacles. Justice coming in to create balance. And the Two of Swords. All right, so what you don't see is, I feel like there's been a spiritual growth. It's been a bit of a dark time, not reflecting, but healing. It's been it's like you've been in a cave and the light has started to shine on the cave, and you're starting to see everything in the cave where you didn't know. It's kind of like jagged and there's dirt everywhere, and it doesn't look very yeah, it makes you feel very uncomfortable. So it's a spiritual awakening is something you go through where at first it's very resistant because it doesn't feel good. It feels like some things are being taken from you, and it just feels more like a loss. Everything is a loss, right? So healing is being first self-aware of everything and not, it's like removing those rose-colored glasses. And when those glasses come off and seeing things for what it really is, and scary, and it's not what you thought it was, and everything is dark and creepy, and makes you feel like you want to come out of your skin, you don't like it, you want to put the glasses back on. So this is like a time for deep reflection, but this is healing. You're healing, so you are doing something positive. It just, you don't like it, right? It feels uncomfortable, so there's a bit of a resistance. But it is you are becoming wise, and it's like you're having this knowledge of seeing the world differently, and having this some kind of, it's like an understanding. It's just this, everything clicks, right? You understand everything about how things work. You're not, it's like your why. The Queen of Pentacles embodies I feel like has all of the other queens, I feel, in her a little bit. It's like she's abundant, so she has the love, she has, but she wants to also give it back to others. She just doesn't want to have love for herself. She doesn't want to have happiness for herself. She wants everybody to experience this. But then also with this energy of being wise within the growth of the material world, but also the growth of the spiritual, the inside, practical, you know. It's also comes with an awareness of the dark, you know. So it's a very self-aware, very mature. So the Queen of Pentacles, it's an earth energy. So it's like being very humbled. It's not being fiery and like passionate like the Queen of Wands. But it's not also just being love and emotions. It's not that one either. It's kind of like, it's a flow of everything. It's a complete harmony, a complete balance of all three. Yeah, it's kind of like the Empress, and the Empress is number 3, like, and she embodies the 3 growth. Like, it's like she has the complete balance of the 3: love, growth, and harmony. So it's kind of like the 3 other queens. That's interesting. I never thought of that. That's like she embodies all. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so it's very rooted energy. It's very just wise in like your growth. You have like this hermit energy. I feel like it really humbled on how you viewed the world. Not wanting to possess things, not wanting to have all the money, not wanting to have all the fancy things anymore, but seeing things differently. Like, you see her, she's looking at the past, and the Hermit too is like reflecting on, and she's not holding on too tightly to that Pentacles. Willing to give it to anybody who needs it. And you see the water in the background, the mountains with the blue. It's like, oh, there's all the colors. So this is like a very worldly card of ever-flowing abundance. Grounded, rooted. Justice. So this is something, this is like balancing out anything that was not consistent, standing firm in justice. So I feel like the spiritual and the physical is kind of like was needing to balance out, needing to go within. And with going within, you kind of take away from your outer experiences, right? You really cut out anything that holds you from growing within. So this is cutting out things that you didn't really need anymore, because it was, so cutting out things that held your growth back. So this is going in and realizing some things just held you back and kept you blindfolded, making a choice that is clear. I feel like not I feel like sometimes, I feel like the spiritual growth is really cutting out anything that is keeping you in the dark, right? Anything that kept you in the dark, anything that wasn't true, anything that wasn't true to, it's like you're receiving the knowledge, you're receiving clarity, you're cutting out anything that held you back from growing. Really feel like your energy is like the Queen of Swords. You have Libra here, and then we have Earth energy, very Taurus-y. Yeah, I feel like you're restructuring how your concepts of time and how you put your investments in, what you're holding on to and needing to release. So you're really looking at things from a different way. You're looking at everything differently now. You're having that clarity. You're having that spark of awareness. That some things that were told were to hold you back from your alignment, your journey. This is number 11. Justice is 11, and this is 2. It's kind of like a portal, you know. If you think of 11, it's 2 lines. And then, so to waver on both one or the other, you know, to either be angry and like not, if you're trying to resist your spiritual path, it's like you're either on one or the other. You're never actually aligned and right in the middle. You're not balanced, right? So I think this is like really grounding yourself to your middle. Like you're not being, you're not kind of overworking or over partying, overdoing anything. I feel like you're now investing in your healing and yourself and being wise on what you needed to cut out, what was being told to you that was not just or fair. So I feel like this is really breaking out of any cycles that was holding back your abundance. So I feel like you're really creating this flow of energy of Empress energy. You know, it's you're having clarity and you're just cutting out anything that was keeping you in the dark and keeping you from really moving forward with clarity and with truth and with your authenticity. It's like you're seeing the sun, but you're also seeing the stars in the dark, you know. You're never truly in the dark anymore. There's always clarity. You're always illuminated, and you're realizing that these restrictions that were holding you back were just to hold you back from your higher purpose of abundance, of the secret knowledge of abundance. It's a very pure energy. Just being enlightened to life. And it was a tough journey and it was hard and painful, but now you realize that seeing clearly now, it's like the rain's gone and the rainbow's coming out. All right. So that is for pile number 2. We're going to do a quick shuffle. What comes out? Any other messages, please, for pile number 2? The Fool again on the bottom. New adventures for pile number 2. That was the last reading. So you may go back to pile number 1. You may have some messages. So Knight of Cups. There's going to be new love, this new romance coming in. This is a very, very kind energy. But you are a little beaten up and resistant from the past, from your spiritual growth. And number 9, we had the Hermit, right? Was that number 9? Sorry. Yeah, the Hermit going within. And so now number 9. So you're a little, with this fire energy, resistant to any new romantic cycles or any new expressions of love. But this is a very romantic energy. And it's not the Pentacles, but it's still a very kind offering. It's not knights where they come in and they leave. You know, this is kind and genuine, all right, and emotionally available. So you are resistant, but I feel like there's a need to drop your, like there's nobody fighting anymore. You can see they're all here, and you're still holding on to yours because it's been a long journey, and you're still thinking that people are coming, or not people, but everything is a question of not trusting, you know, like you don't trust any situation anymore. So I feel like as you are aligning and trusting your intuition, it's like you're vibrating higher and you're releasing those burdens that held you back, and you're releasing the blinders that kept you in the dark, and you're releasing anything that's just not to your truth. And allowing yourself to heal brings in energy of others that are healing on their journey, that are aligned and that are kind and loyal. And you know, it's just whatever you are going to harbor from the past is going to come out in any new cycles that you're bringing in. So the clarity you need is that be wise to your choices on only when you start a new cycle, a new adventure, you don't put your past into the new cycles. All right. So that is your, yeah, exactly. Look at the bottom of that. Wow. This is in your head. 9 swords. This is being up at night, but this is all your own thoughts. So this is you're stuck in your own mind. So this is, you're not knowing that these are not cycles, or these are not feelings that are, you're self-sabotaging anything new that'll come in, anything that is real and is kind. And I feel like whatever that's in your head, and it's just these thoughts that are keeping you up at night, they're just self-sabotage, and they're from the past, because you are still resistant to others, because you have been hurt in the past, you have been lied to, and you know what I mean. So you need to cut out those past thoughts, okay? Keep those with the past situations. So you're having justice come in to remind you that you are creating whatever you are. You project your thoughts, right? So you're the magician. You're the whatever you're manifesting right now, you are going to create with these energies, right? So this means to align with what you genuinely want, and don't question it. Don't question it because of past battles. Don't have that battle within yourself, because all you're doing is just bringing it back, and it wasn't even there. All right? Don't allow the past. Allow the past to make you stronger and grow from the situation. Grow from what you would never allow anymore. Having boundaries, but not thinking everybody's out to get you. All right? That'll just cause more conflict. All right? So know that you have love, romance, and justice. All right, pile number 2, that is your reading. Be confident in your new direction, new adventure, because you are creating this new adventure. Pile number 3, if you chose this charm, this cute little charm, swimming in a new direction, this is the Tarot of Oppositions. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands in her beautiful self. She's vivacious and beautiful. She stands out. Everybody notices her. She's just this joyful sun ray of light and joy, and ever growing, creating love and abundance, you know. And it's like this energy is fluent. People feel this energy when she's around. So this could be how you are right now, very fiery, beautiful, creative energy, and growing. It's like understanding that thoughts are created by how we feel. We are this energetic pull. We create things just with water, with our thoughts, and we are more than 80% water. So I feel like this is like you are connecting with the energetic cycles of the world. You're connecting with the how the world works. It's like you're just beautiful. It's like your intent is good, and it shines. It shines that animals are attracted to you. You know, people are attracted to you. People are attracted to your energy. But I feel like you also have to guard people that only want your energy for their taking, right? Not for your purpose. I feel like you'll also get that energy vampire coming to take your energy, right? And I feel like that could also keep you in a conflict. And so really trusting the growth of love and not allowing other people to possess you and to make you harbor their energy. Yeah, so staying true to yourself, right? Staying true to yourself, not taking over victory of people, not taking over rulership of others, not overpowering yourself with your growth, but learning and growing and staying true to your journey and growing. It's like growing and expanding your journey. Not letting this take you into a darker place of conflict, you know. Don't let other people's energy take you off your path and burn you in their flames. Don't let other people burn you. Like, don't follow other people into the flame. Just because someone tells you, oh, it's okay to touch the flame, it's not hot, that won't burn you, you know. Align with yourself and what you know. All right, so Queen of Wands, if this resonates, so this is like flowing, yeah, going with your own flow of shining in your own journey. Oh, and there's victory. Yeah, so finding victory within and not looking for it, right? When the Six of Wands is like this, it's like when you look for victory and only do things for victory, it's like it's like you're not even doing it for the great reasons. You're just like it's like you're not even seeing that you're not really making a victory. You're just like nobody's clapping for you. It's like it's doing things just to get a reaction from people. But this knight is humbled and isn't looking for a victory, doesn't want this celebration. People are celebrating their achievements, not only doing things just to get people's attention and get people to, it's like doing things for fame. It's like when somebody does a good deed and then takes a picture and tells people about it, it kind of takes away from the intent of the good deed, right? It's like not doing things for the victory, but celebrating your own victories. And yeah, this is just like a celebration within. Interesting. All right, we're going to look a little bit more into this. Yeah, so not letting the victory take over you and making you have a big ego, I guess. We have the Three of Wands, right? So this is, look, waiting for your ships to come in. What has there been? This is like creating with your mind. Understanding that your actions have different paths, like your actions have consequences and lessons. This is growing from your choices. You know, it's like you made a choice with the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands is waiting for whatever that choice was to come in. So this is like putting the hard work in, and now it's coming to, you're seeing them come in. It's just coming in. You're patiently waiting, or it's like you chose the choice that of the same cycle and choosing not to grow, and you're still having the same actions that come out. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is not holding on to anything and growing with the abundance and learning to share, and that you have the world at your hands. This is like ending cycles, creating growth and closing out whatever needed to. We have the mermaid here with this little charm, which is like learning from the experiences, not looking back and not letting the past hold you back, and creating a new cycle that will release from whatever caused pain, like these daggers, the Three of Swords. This is like releasing yourself from the cycles of pain and deceit. So this did come out in the energy of learning from the lessons and seeing that whatever did cause this Three of Swords, you're released from it, and you're understanding that it's better to be aware and know, and instead of not learning the lessons and allowing somebody's to keep kind of stabbing you with the same sword. It's like you're looking at things differently, looking at the earth differently, looking at how you see the world and how you invest your time and money in love. You know, this is what really brings out your happiness. What is your abundance? Is abundance money, or is it love? You know, or is it health? It's really, I feel like it's really grounded energy, very, you know, being practical. All right, what else do we need to know for pile 3? What are you going to see swimming towards at this time? We have, oh, the Ace of Wands. Yes, all right. So you are having this new inspiration on what you want to grow for the future, what you want to put your actions, time, and what brings you spiritual growth, happiness. It's like now it's not just investing in what makes you happy now in like the short-term goals. This is like reaching for new levels of happiness. You know, like why does your happiness have to stop at money, at something that is only a 1D object, right? This is like you're grabbing onto these new creative ideas, and you are creating these new, expanding your happiness, expanding inspiration, and what really brings you happiness. All right, so you're choosing happiness and you're choosing growth, and this is really embarking you onto this new adventure, not letting anything hold you back, not letting anything bind you, and it's like releasing from anything that was only causing you pain. So this is choosing you, like you choose yourself, and this creates these cycles of growth. Yeah, this is really following your heart, and letting your heart guide you, and making those tough choices of leaving things behind that gave you splinters. You know, he's got into your skin, got under your skin, right? Things that just wanted to take from you and never got you anywhere. You know, it's like roots. It's a lot harder for roots to grow in cement. So I feel like things that were just keeping you in this stuck energy and weren't allowing you to, you're breaking free. When you're breaking free, then you're allowing yourself to grow with your own inspirations and your own thoughts, and growing wiser, you know, and allowing others to do the same. So you're creating this new energy of how to grow, and it's manifesting in the world. We're vibrating higher, we're all growing together. All right, so releasing from anything toxic that is holding you back. Anything that kept you in mental anguish. I feel like you're seeing clearly now that these were thoughts, and now you see the daggers are no longer getting to you. You're not allowing this to really take over your mind and decay yourself. This is allowing your mind to be released from anything that is not aligning with you. You're no longer letting these thoughts take over. You're no longer, it's like you're cutting through everything, and you only allow whatever you allow in your mind. Don't believe the negative thoughts. Don't believe what is keeping you in this stuck mind energy. Allow your creativity to shine. You aren't your thoughts. If your thoughts are feeling like daggers and you can't quiet them, those aren't your thoughts. That is your negative. Then it's like your fear is taking over. So when you choose to cut out all the fear, I feel like that's when you have this inspiration of, I can create whatever I want. All right, so that's pile 3. Thank you guys. Bye.